Daddy, you know how we won the first time, right? Yes. Yes. You know how the Madden, you know how college football 25 wasn't working, right? It's working now. Okay. Me too.
This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Sooners will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too, I swear. When you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. The Sooners offense will go to work for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Now, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
And And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Floating away. Got enough space. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now adjusting. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Sooners want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Arnold. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put the... He lets it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He's going to take off. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in the scrimmage.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabs it in the middle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're going back to the ground. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Getting some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback extends the play. Going to try to get it himself. The Ducks have enough for the first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive.
Fires one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the misfire now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly on the move. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Because that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Kicking team. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. On first down, here comes this offense. Snags it quickly on the left. At the 45, on his way. And he breaks into the open. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Here's the give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw. It's Arnold. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He would have loved to make the big... But he still gives his team the ball at the 37. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. It's right side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Awchuk. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking for a big gain. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now, guys. Of course, we're only in the 1st quarter. This guy's already thrown 1 pick. He should have thrown his 2nd right there.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Up-tempo for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He's not afraid to go deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Turns it loose deep. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. Lets it fly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Still on his feet at the 45. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Gonna run it. It's Ocha. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. They think there's room to run to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Field goal is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lined up.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Arnold. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. I think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Able to work into the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Starts to scramble to the left. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Using his legs to buy some time. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. Looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Arnold. A little release to the back. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. On the move and looking deep. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Now, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sooners! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out.
Brings it down on the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's James. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The Sooner offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL. Makes
the catch, and he's brought down. And the Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. They're trying to get to it.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting. You've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game, because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. The solid return there offsets some of the play yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and make going for it all. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Zone 15 looking for room. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll try to snap it quickly. He'll pull it on the read. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick tempo here for the offense. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Trying to get to it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Hicks. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Potter.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget it.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Going for the big play. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll take another shot here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The aerial assault continues. Buying some time. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ferguson. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Oregon! He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Sooners decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Johnson. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a ball game.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Arnold. looking to scramble. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with